Hi everyone, this is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It's 4:38 p.m. Eastern Standard, April 27, 2021. I know I'm doing it a little bit early today. I will get one out later. I just want to give you guys an update because a lot of activity going on today, etc. Let's go quickly here. Just making sure everyone understands that this is not financial advice. Follow your own opinions, not mine. And please, it's purely educational. Don't go and start buying things just because you heard me in one little clip say something. Do your own research. Make sure you reach out to a personal advisor, helping you along the way with your purchases. And all of this is very opinion oriented, and some of it is based on some of the experience I've had. So let's get right down to it. And NuCypher, just kind of flailing around here right now. Just earlier, we were up to about 50 and a half, which is very, very bullish action here. Again, we've had two strong days. How long, much longer do we go? Well, I think that, if we look at some areas of potential resistance beyond this big giant one, this is a multi-month resistance here. But if you look even further back, this area here in the 51-50 range feels like an area of resistance. It's almost like a scrimmage line. We either go down it or we blow past it. So we went really down it after we came down over here in April, and we really blew up past it once we got through it in February. So where I feel that we have some resistance, we might be sitting in it now, but that's not to say that that's going to happen. It's just my gut feel. We might be hanging out here for a day or two, but we don't know. The broader markets will help dictate that direction as well. So speaking of broader markets, let's go over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is staying in this channel. Again, 2 days into it, very, very bullish. I still expect at some point in the next couple of months for this thing to start tapering off. I don't really see it going much further than 50. I think 55 is roughly. It could go a little further. I really don't see it hitting this up here. I think it would hit down here first and then make another run for it. But again, it's a longer term discussion. But right now, as it stands, we are still in a bullish phase for Bitcoin. And then over to NuCypher Bitcoin pair, which I think is one of the most important ones we should really be keeping our eye on. This morning we were 830 something. Now we're at 902. Earlier we were at 953. This here we need a couple of more days of these bars to hang out above this line for real true confirmation. I don't want to think that we're out of the woods just yet and that it's just the wick for today and then pops down. I don't mind buying NuCypher at a higher price if I feel that there's more confirmation behind it, and I won't hang my head in my hands if it goes down after that, because the educated guess is the better guess. You need to make sure, like everything here, whenever you put your money on any of this stuff, it's somewhat of a guess. But again, you're trying to increase your probabilities of getting that guess right. And the way to do that is to make sure that you are placing your bets in the spots that make the most sense. And in this case, we need a little more confirmation on its bullishness against BTC, right? It's like NuCypher versus BTC. Who's going to win? Well, the winner on the uptrend here is NuCypher. The winner over here is Bitcoin. So we need the winner, NuCypher, to trek up against Bitcoin. Forget the dollar, against Bitcoin. That going against Bitcoin helps us in two ways. It helps us defend against any kind of Bitcoin, any declining Bitcoin price, but it also helps us to even gain in, if Bitcoin starts gaining, this would gain even more aggressively. If this line starts going up, it will gain more percentage basis than Bitcoin. And I think that's important to know. So NuCypher will go higher in a more rapid pace if this thing starts going up as well. So this is a great momentum play for those who don't know much about currency pairs. I suggest look at some of the legacy markets to get familiar with it. But to know that we're outside of this downward wedge is a very bullish sign. I will be buying more if we are out in the next couple of day or two. If I feel that we are outside of this range at this point or higher, I will potentially be purchasing more. I did nothing today in purchases. I bought yesterday and I bought at 39 and change and 41 and change. And I think that I will continue to hold those positions, albeit it is a smaller. It's not 100% of my allocated NuCypher position, probably around 25%. But I fully anticipate to pull the trigger more meaningfully. So long as we keep above here, and it looks like that we're going to start trending back up, that will be a big, huge uptick for everyone. And I think we need to keep our eye on this. And in the meantime, again, keep your eye on this. This thing is at 906 right now to Bitcoin, which is great. And Bitcoin's still probably, probably going to languish here for a little bit, in my opinion. And over here, NuCypher is almost about to hit 50. And keep your eye at this level here. This point here is at 54. If it bursts through this could be a very bullish signal as well. So, again, consistency over this line is important on NuCypher Bitcoin, and see if we can break through here. And that would be confirmation alone if we can get past this downward sloping resistance area. Anyway, thanks again. We'll catch up later tonight. I will have a 2-minute brief discussion tonight just to keep you abreast of things and where I think things are headed and what I'm doing. Talk to you soon.